and welcome to the Business of Being a Virtual Assistant. I'm your host, Tiffany Parson, and you're watching and listening to episode number 241. All right, so when I was preparing for today's episode, the song kept playing in my mind. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. We're not talking about that today. We're talking about the opposite of win win. We're talking about failing and enjoying the process because failure is a part of the process. So I was scrolling on Instagram the other day and I saw someone had put on their Instagram that it's hard to follow someone who's never failed. And I thought that's interesting. And that's true. Because if you're following someone and in your eyes, they've always done everything right, and then you're doing something you feel like you're failing at it, but you see them, your trainer, your coach, leader, whoever, and you see them, it's like, oh gosh, they're just doing it perfect. Trust and believe somewhere behind the scenes, there's some roughness going on. There's a failure that happened, more than one failures, many failures that happened before you saw what you're seeing on social media. And then I thought about the podcast and all that I share with you. And I was like, I wonder, have I shared failures? And I'm sure I have. But I really want to paint a picture today because from this point forward, I want you to approach failures differently. I want you to leave a failure differently. I want you to enjoy the fact that you did fail. If every single time you sent out a proposal, the person on the other end, the prospect was like, yes, let's do it. No matter what you said, no matter what price they went for. Yes, 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 yes. People tell you yes every time, all the time. You would think, hey, I'm great. I'm doing this great. There's nothing for me to improve on. Everybody says yes. Whenever you send them something to review, whatever it is, your article, your graphic, your this, your that, whatever it is, if every single time, yes, 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 love it, great, 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 yes, 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 you would believe the hype and think, I'm great. I got it going on. Oh, I don't need a class. Oh, I don't need to look at anything to improve myself. Oh, this is wonderful. Can you grow from believing the hype? Can you grow from thinking you got it all together? Can you grow from thinking that you did that? I'm perfect. I'm just going to repeat that over and over and over again. If no one ever gave some pushback, if no one ever said, this needs to be revised, that needs to be revised, if no one ever said no, if no one ever said, I don't like it, you wouldn't have anything to draw from. Think about when you were in school. When we were in school, how often did you get 100s? 100 on the test, 100s on the homework, 100s on whatever it is you did. How often did you get 100s? If you got straight A's on your report card every single semester, and you kept doing the same thing over and over again, well, how do you improve? You can't improve. There's nothing to improve on. Just keep doing what you're doing. Clearly, that's not the real world. That's not the real world of being a virtual assistant business owner. Clients are going to say no. They're going to say things need to be revised. They're going to say, I don't like this. And your initial feelings, even to this point, may have been, oh God, I failed. I knew I should have did it this way. I did it wrong. I should have did this. I should have did that. And that's okay. That's normal. That's normal. We all feel that. But the next day, how do you pick yourself up the next day and the next day after that? Do you recognize the learning opportunity? Do you recognize, okay, they didn't like it this way. Let me see what I did wrong. Let me see what I need to improve on. Is this something I want to improve on? Because it might be something that you just don't like. Maybe the improvement is I don't need to offer that anymore. But you never would have made the decision had you not gotten the pushback or the feedback that they didn't like something, right? What if we start failing our way forward? If we start failing our way forward, then we're going to get excited about whatever it is that we're about to do. Because win or lose, we're going to learn. If we win, we know we're doing a good job. We're going to continue doing it that way. When we lose, we're going to improve and do it better the next time. Now, granted, some people will not give you an opportunity for the next time. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. You may fail and that person is like, you know what? We're going to take this somewhere else. And that's perfectly fine. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's still a lesson learned. You can still grow from it. Even though they may not give you a chance to do it better for them, you now have the chance to do it better for someone else. You actually are going to win no matter what. Whether you succeed at that or you consider it a failure, you're going to win no matter what. Because you're going to learn. You're going to fail your way forward. Did you know, a couple of episodes ago, I brought up this book. If you haven't purchased this book and you're really interested in getting rid of the spirit of fear, I want you to make sure you get this book. In this book, it talks about how there is an evil spirit named memory recall. Memory recall, it's not gonna, if it's an evil spirit, it's not gonna recall good things that happened in your past. It's going to pick the things that caused pain, that caused rejection, that caused hurt, things that were traumatic. This can show up in our business even when we haven't failed. The spirit of memory recall could be rearing its ugly head and causing you to stand on the sides and afraid to add that new service that you've been wanting to add, because memory recall is like, remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? And replay it in your mind. Now, things we don't totally forget, things that happen. But if the recall is causing us to stall, it's preventing us because we're afraid, there comes fear. We're afraid something's going to happen again. We're going to mess it up again. We're going to do this again. It's going to be wrong again. We're going to fail again. This book will help you get rid of that. Plus, recognizing the opportunities to learn. Nope, you're not going to get me with that. Nope, you're not going to get me with that pain memory. You're not going to get me with that traumatic memory, the memory of rejection. Going to get rid of all of those spirits. I know everything's not going to be right because I'm not perfect. There's only one who is perfect. Only one. That was Jesus. He was perfect. We are not him. We're striving to be Christ-like, but we're not him. We're going to learn from our failures. I want you to be encouraged from this point forward. Don't hesitate on sending out that proposal that you're supposed to send out this week. Don't hesitate on that email follow-up that you know you need to send out because you haven't heard back. And we all need to go ahead get to posting, get back to reading, the things that help us to be creative, to grow, and to move forward in our business. Thank you so much for watching and listening. You have a wonderful and fantastic day.